thick layer. Listen. Thick one.
Good morning, everyone. This is Chalapati. I'm the product trainer and the research analyst of the traderscockpit.com. So today we are going to discuss, first of all, welcome to the Traders Cockpit family. So today we are going to discuss few of the strategies which is existing in the market and which works so beautiful for intraday and positional trading systems. So these are the topics which we are going to cover today. I'll show you. So these are the topics which we are going to cover today. The first one is proprietary trading system of the traderscockpit.com, that is TCFL Cloud and TCMC indicator, which helps you to take a intraday and positional trading. And the second one is Inside 7 concept, which is quite famous concept in the intraday time frame, where we can able to use in a 5 minutes time frame to take a trades in the market. And number three is intraday setup volatility. This is about volatility setup at 9:20. So many people were, don't, like they are fear to take a trades at 9:20 level because of the unsettled market. We call that as a volatility market. So after people will suggest 9:45, we can take a trade. So we will identify one of the best trading setup at 9:20. And the fourth one is multi-time frame setup, where we can do a multi-time frame analysis in the markets. So by taking out different indicators with a different time frame confirmation, that is what we call as a multi-time frame analysis. And the last one is divergence trading. So divergence trading is one of the powerful trading setup where we can able to take a trading decisions by using the RSI or MACD divergence or many other indicators. So the today's session will be going to be awesome and you will learn so many things today. I request everyone, if you have a pen and paper with you guys, please write it down the topics which I'm going to explain. So it will help you a lot in the markets when you go for the real trades. So let's start the introduction about the TEDx cockpit. And what the first is, what does it takes to be successful in the markets? As we all knew that there is no successful formula, there is no 100% successful formula exists in the market, but still the trading is not gambling. Why? Because in a trading we look for the analysis, like where we keep a stop loss, where to keep the target, and what is our expectation in the market, and the analysis, the candlestick analysis or the price action analysis or indicator analysis. There are n number of concepts will be included in every single trade. We just go and buy, it won't happen, right? So we knew that, let's say if a 100 rupees share I bought today, and I knew that there is 1 rupee as a 1% is my stop loss. I'll keep my stop loss, and 99 rupees I'll be in the investment, the trading only, right? The remaining 99 rupees I can save myself, even though if I lose 1%, right? In the same way, if it goes 2% up, so this is completely pure analysis. That is why trading is not a gambling thing. Here we learn so many books and we'll understand the things, and then only we'll go for the trade. So that is why trading is not a gambling. So gambling is one where we see the probability 50-50. I'll bet, I'll see whether is it one or it will going to lose. That is what we call it as a gambling. And now let's say in the everything is gambling in the life until unless we are not planning our future. So what does it mean in the sense, if we are not planning our future, let's say what is my financial goal in the next 3 years? What is my financial goal? I want to be a so financially freedom guy in the next 6 years or 8 years or next 20 years, next 30 years. So these are the financial goals we where we understand ourselves, where we are now and what is our expectation in next 50 years, next 20 years. So that what we call it as a planning, what we are planning, financial planning now. So if we do not have those things in our mind, and whatever we are making our money or we are earning or we are what is spending, it's completely without having any plan. If we do the things, that is what we call it as a gamble in life. So that is why we can we are planning the financially we'll plan it for the next few years where we want to be in the next 5-10 years life. So that also we're going to helping you on those, and consistently enable you full money out of the market. This is what what is required to make a consistent money in the market. How, as a trader or a short term or investor in the equity part, so what makes me to get a consistent money? So two things you required. One is 100% discipline. I'll explain you in the later session what is discipline and how do we stick to the discipline of the concepts. And the next one is right market analysis software. Right market analysis software is nothing but, let's say you have a trading system with you. I'm looking for the let's say RSI indicator. I want to know which stock RSI below 20 level is trading, which is completely oversold. So that kind of thing, if I want to check one by one stock, 1,800 plus stocks in NSE, it takes me hours together. So it won't happen, right? So there, this software will helps you. You can screen and you will get the stocks, just a single click. So that is why the software will helps you so many things. I'm just took an RSI example. If you deal with the options or future derivative markets, the PCR ratios or max pain things are open interest. So these are the things which where you will understand the software will helps you. Let's say this is the strike price, the highest open interest is building in the call side. This is the resistance, go for the short. So these kind of things, the software will help you to understand the market in a better way, in a smarter way. So I would like to introduce our Traders Cockpit software, which has been all of them top 20 companies. We are one of them in the year 2017. So Traders Cockpit is one of them, and we got as recognized as a top 20 fintech India companies. So this is the Traders Cockpit homepage. Now I'll going to start with the real software, how it looks and way do we understand the market better way, and how do we take our trading decisions in a right manner. Okay. So this is the homepage of the Traders Cockpit. Uh, Here you guys can see this is a my cockpit segment where you can see your profile and everything. And the next one is market segment. It helps you to understand the market direction. Ready-made, which helps you to those who are beginners, those who want to learn, those who want to start a career. This ready-made session will help them. And Chartex, those who are already learned and they are progressing towards the advanced level, that helps them. And these out tool sets will help them to create their own trading setups, and option sets will help them to understand the options market. So um, what we'll do is you guys have any queries. If I'm going to explain one by one concept, you guys have any queries, my team is joined and they will help you with the queries. And the last 10 minutes we have a Q&A session. I'll going to clear all your doubts and I'll explain you how the concept we can use in a real-time market. So we have a last 10 minutes at the Q&A session. In the meanwhile, if you guys can chart your queries, our team will be supporting with those things. Now let's understand the tools one by one. So market segment is where we can understand the market direction. If you are a trader, you don't know the market direction, or you want to take a position in the intraday. Let's say you want to take a intraday. For example, let's talk about the ICICI Bank. I want to take any Nifty 50, one of the stock buy side. So how can you go for buy side? You just open your broken account and you click on buy. It won't happen, right? It should not happen like that. So we should understand the market direction. If you go to market segment and click on live AD ratio chart, this will tells you what exactly the market direction is. So this red line will tells you how many stocks are declining and the green line will tells you how many stocks are advancing. Let's say, for example, at the 9:30, when the market opened at 9:15 and 9:20, 9:25, 9:30 level, the green line is above the red line. It means overall NSE India 1,285 stocks were bullish and 540 stocks were bearish. As you guys can see, at 9:49, at 9:50, the complete sentiment got changed. Base took the base became the strong 1150, 1200, 1300 stocks became bearish, and 600, 569 stocks became bullish. It means that completely base took the control of the market. So one can say, what is your view on the market? We are not doing any prediction here. We are understanding the market direction. So here you can see 1450 stocks are negative. Just 370 or 380 stocks are positive. So we can say that today the sentiment is positive as of now at 11:10. The sentiment is positive. Sorry, yes, the sentiment is negative. What I will do, I'll go for the short trade instead of long. So I will take the probability of the going short is higher than probability of going long trade. That is how we understand the market direction. So by looking at this, we are not going to trade. No, we have a trading setups where we have to execute the trades. So this is helps the live AD ratio charts. It helps you in an intraday time frame how to understand the market direction. It calculates 1,800 plus stocks in the NSE. After understanding market direction, what we can do is we can see which is the top gaining indices. If you go to market segment and if you click on live indices watch here, as you can see what is the top gaining and top losing. Nifty PSU Bank, which is having a 3% gaining in the overall day, which is highest gaining, top gainer indices. The top loser indices we can see here, which is somewhere on Nifty Media, Nifty Pharma, Nifty Energy is lost 1.03%. This is top losing indices in the overall market segments. Like that, we can understand, let's say Nifty Energy is losing, it's bleeding. So what I will do is, let's say I'll go to market segment and again, I'll click on dynamic heat map. I want to see which are the stocks which is there in Nifty Energy. I don't know, right? Maybe you and me know some, or let's say IOC or some BPCL stock we know, but which are the stocks is there exactly in that Nifty Energy? We don't know, right? All the stocks we can't remember. So that's why what we'll do is, I'll go to here and I'll select the Nifty Energy and click on plot heat map. See, the heat map get plotted. This is the stocks which is there in the Nifty Energy. So the top loser is Adani Green and Adani Trans. These are the stocks which is bleeding. It is already trading in the lower circuit. You guys already knew what is happening in Adani and why they are bleeding in the markets. So that we have a small discussion in the later part. So BPCL and the GAIL, you can see these are all the two stocks which is losing 1.66 and 1.17. So Nifty Energy is a top loser. In that, the top losing companies is Adani Green, Adani Trans, and the remaining, you can see the blue color or the green color, which you can see here. This green color stocks, which are the gainers of that particular day, and the red color coding is the losers of that particular day. So like this, you can see Nifty 50 also. If you select Nifty and click on plot it map, the highest red color coding which is there, that is the top loser of that particular time. If you screen it at 10 o'clock, you will get the 10 o'clock dashboard. So so we screening at 3:30, which is market close. So at the time when the market closed yesterday, so DV Slab is a top loser, and in the top gainer you can see Adani, Titan, Adani Ports are the top gainers, and Baj Finance Service, these are the top gainers. This is because it's having the highest color coding. So just like that, we can understand which stock is the top loser and top gainers. Now, so as till now, whatever I have taught you, how to understand the market direction, that's it. So now I'll start with the one by one strategy, which I have shown in the beginning. So I request you guys to, if you have a pen and paper, please write it down, because today I'm going to explain some very great strategies where you can able to work in a real time and get a take forwards out of it. So you just go to ChartX and click on Advanced Proprietary Indicators. These advanced proprietary indicators, we have a developed one indicator called as a TCFL cloud, the Traders Cockpit Floating Level Cloud. This is the meaning of Traders Cockpit TCFL cloud. If you click on that, the cloud-based indicator get added. You guys can see this is the cloud-based indicator. When how do we understand is, I have chosen Nifty 50 daily candle. Please don't confuse. So this is a one candle is equal to 1 day. When the price comes above the cloud, we go for the long. We go for the long. This cloud-based indicator, we use it for the short-term equity investments, and we keep cloud low as our stop loss. Let's say from my entry level to my stop loss is 100 rupees. At let's say 100 rupees, my target will be 200 rupees. I mean, let's say 200 points. So this is how we use the TCFL cloud indicator. Let's say I'll take you a few stocks and I'll explain you how the TCFL cloud has been floated, and how we can able to take a trace by using this. I'll take the recent few stocks. Chola Finance, which was the recent days, it was given a breakout of the TCFL cloud. Here you can see the Chola Finance stock, which is trading below the cloud for 7 to 10 days at least. That is the good correction we say. So, and after that we got a breakout signal at this level, and we go with the cloud low as our stop loss. And someone will say, it touched the stop loss, I will exit from the market. No, the candle should be closed below the cloud. This is your stop loss. This is your stop loss. If it closes like this, then we are going to exit from the market. And this is the where we took an entry at this zone, and this is our stop loss. Let's say my stop loss is 50 rupees, my target is 100 rupees. Simple logic. This is the 1:2 target. And in like this, you guys can see our ITC stock, which we got a recent trade. Here you can see ITC was given a breakout at this zone. No, I'm sorry. This zone, we got a breakout at this zone, and we kept the cloud low as our stop loss. And let's say my stop loss is 20 rupees. My target is simple, 40 rupees is my target. So this is how the ITC has given, and the base condition is what? It should trade below the cloud for at least 7 to 10 days. That is the minimum criteria if it meets. So this going to be valid. So this indicator, we having a 62% of 66% of accuracy. We have a backtested data also with us, and when the breakout happened and where exactly the target has been met, everything we have a backtested data we can share with you guys. So now the question here is, how do we understand? How do we understand the which stock has given a breakout level? Okay, so you no need to do any manual calculation here. You just go to my cockpit and click on my stock screeners. If you click on this one, and here you can see TCFL custom screener. If you execute the screener, the software automatically gives the stocks which are given breakout or breakdown. Let's say here you guys can see JB Chemical and Pharmaceutical Company, we got Kotak Bank, we got FFLA, these three stocks we got. I'll open any of the stock, indicators. I'll go with the, let's say, for example, Kotak Bank or JB Chemical, I'll go with that. You see, JB Chemicals and Pharmaceutical. I'm just refreshing the chart and I'm adding the TCFL cloud. As you guys can see, this is the beautifully the software automatically calculated the stock should trade below the cloud 7 to 10 days. This is the criteria which is met, and we got a pure breakout of this level, and we keep the cloud low as our stop loss. Let's say my stop loss is 100 rupees. My target will be 200 rupees. So this stop loss and target also, cloud low is a stop loss, 1:2 is a target. These things also, you no need to do any manual calculation. If you go here and click on buy sell alert, that software itself automatically gives you where to buy and what is the target, that is 1:2 target which you have discussed, and the stop loss. This is a stop loss 1990, that is the cloud low. So automatically the software itself, it will gives you all the things, target, entry, stop loss and everything along with the stock name. And you will get a SMS and emails on daily basis. Every single day you'll get an SMS and email alerts on the screen as alerts. So this is all about the proprietary trading system of the traders cockpit. This is completely used for the equity investment. It is not for the short trading. That means short selling. Okay. It's completely a positional trading in the buy side or equity investments. Then we'll move to the another strategy of the traders cockpit, that is intraday strategy. We all are fascinated in intraday trading, right? Many of us. So you just go to Chartex and click on again interactive technical charts here. So the chart appears like this. This is a trading view chart we have indicated with them. So what you need to do is just go to indicator symbol and type TCMC, that is traders cockpit momentum change. If you add that indicator, TCMC indicator get added. So to show you much more smoother, what I will do is I'll make it as a 50 length period. 50 is nothing but, don't confuse it, last 50 candles of analysis TCMC indicator get added now. So how do we understand this TCMC indicator? When the bottom we can see this is the TCMC indicator, the same indicator logic will be applied here also. Now the thing is, whenever the green candle occurs, all the candles are green, right? And here we one big green candle we got. All the candles are green color. Again, we got a green candle, and all the candles are green color. So all it means what exactly it is like. If someone, let's say, any one of us, if we see a green candle with the this candle, and I'll go for the long, all the candles have become green, so I'll make a profit. So easy, right? But it's not that much easy. But whatever the logic which I have said is the same. The TCMC will helps you where the momentum is building and the where momentum is ending. So that is what TCMC's job. So it will do that. So and it will faster signals it will generate it in the market in compared to MECD or RSI or Bollinger Band or any other leading indicators in the market. You can compare with them. TCMC is the only indicator where you will get the faster generating signals. So let's say if I'll tell you the normal chart and TCMC chart differentiation. If I turn off the TCMC indicator here, you guys can see this is a combination of green candles and red candles. And here also you can see the last year this is a combination of, yes, let's say this is a red doji here, a red spinning top here. Again here also one red candle is there. These are the combination of red and green candles. If I add the TCMC indicator, you guys can see it automatically, even though this candle is a red candle, it became as a green candle. So this is a green candle, it became it as a red candle. So this is how we can use the TCMC indicator. It avoids the noise. You can see a noise free chart. So you guys can see this is an yesterday's chart. Yesterday and day before is yesterday's chart. The day when the budget was happening, we are curious, and I was curious in the budget because budget was so good. I was expected the market which a very good bullish momentum. So when the budget got over at 12:20, I was saying this is a 1 hour budget, 1 hour 20 minutes of budget. Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am has told. So after that, what happened? The immediately spike came in the market. So when the spike came, I was so happy because my prediction was good. Like I expected the market will go boom when the 2021 budget got happened, right? In the same. So it was going bullish. It was really got 6-7 candles by green candles. I was so happy. And when the TCMC confirmed the red candle, I was literally thinking that there is something going to happen now. So immediately from the till the day closing, drastical fall came. This is what we understand the TCMC candles. Let's say if I remove the TCMC, it's a noisy chart. You can see here the green candle again, here two green candles. It's a noise chart. If you add the TCMC, it became completely noise-free chart where you can understand the complete momentum towards the negative. So that is how we understand the TCMC indicator. Then, so we understood the basics of TCMC indicator. Now, how would I create a strategy, a trading strategy by using this indicator? So what you can do is you can go to indicators and add RSI level, relative strength index. This relative strength index will helps you. Yeah. This I have added the RSI and one more indicator I'll add moving average, exponential moving average. So in the moving average, what I'll do, 9-day period I have chosen, and RSI, I'll go to settings, I'll make it as a overbought zone and oversold zone as a 50 level. 50 level, I'll make it. So if I do the 49 and 51, what happens? I'll get an exact 50 level of the zone. So here you can see, I'll chosen as a RSI. In the bottom, you can see there's a purple zone here. This is a 50 level zone. So logic is so simple. When the RSI line is crossing above already above, okay. When the RSI is already above the 50 level or crossing above 50 level, we look for the buy trade. We look for the buy trade. The entry will be one, the green candle occurs, TCMC green candle occurs, the high of the candle is broken. Here is our entry. And trust me, many of them will say that recent swing low is a stop loss. But in this indicator, there is no recent swing low stop loss, which is bit painful. Always your stop loss is just low of the candle. Just low of the candle. So when the high of the candle broken, we'll go for the long, and when the low of the candle is hit the broken, we go for the exit with the stop loss. Now here you can see this is a profit where we are momentum is building in that particular index. I have chosen Nifty 50 5-minute candlestick pattern. So this is where we are going to continuously the momentum is going on. So here we are going to exit from the market. So here we're going to exit from the market. So this is how we book the profits out of it and we'll exit. We come out from the market. Then we got again, once again, RSI is above 50 level. We got a green candle of TCMC. When the high broken, we'll go for the trade. But that did not happen. And again, we got a RSI confirmation along with the TCMC candle. When the high broken out, we go for the long. It's beautifully went down. And when the below happens, when the cross down happens, which was happened at the 330, right? So here we are going to exit from the market. So this is how we can develop a trading strategy by using TCMC indicator. This is completely a pure intraday. And some of you have a doubts, are we can use it for stocks? Yes, we can use this for any stock. It can be, we can able to develop a one trading system. See, this is the Axis Bank. When the TC or RSI level has been broken, when the high of the candle also broken, we gone for the long, and our exit will be somewhere around at this level. Still, we did not exit because it did not close below that indicator. So this is till that we can able to trial our stop loss. So when you took the entry, your stop loss is just below the candle. So this is how we can able to use the this indicator. Someone is I'm drawing in the charts. I think Ajit, I guess. Ajit sir, please don't do anything. Please mute yourself. Don't do in your charts. Okay. Now here you can see Axis Bank. So we got a signal here. It was so beautifully went up. This is completely we call it as a TCMC trading setup. You can use it for any stocks. Either if you want to use option strikes also, you can able to use this setup. So this is after understood the Traders Cockpit, TCFL Cloud, and TCMC. I'll going to explain you the other setups. Okay? Other setups which is there. So the next setup name is Inside 7 concept. Inside 7 concept is one of the quite famous concept where we can use the intraday trading at 5 minutes candle basis. I'll explain you this basics of Inside 7 concept. I'll take you. I took a few screenshots of it. I'll going to explain and then I'll go to the real time. Here you can see this is a no stock which is Cipla. I have chosen the stock, and this stock, let's say, this is a candle which is at 9:15 candle. Okay, so this candle is having a very big candle right here. There is a very big candle, and after that, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine candles.
Chilapati,
Yeah.
hello. Chilapati, your screen is not visible. Can you reshare?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Uh, can you guys see now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm sorry. Let's say, for example, the concept name is Inside 7 concept. This is one of the famous and it works so beautiful in the market. So this candle, as you guys can see here, there is a first one big green candle which has been occurred. And here you can see when the candle is occurred at 9:15, this candle should be, the condition is so simple. At 9:15 to 9:20, 5 minutes candle, that should be a one candle. In the coming candle should be inside of that candle. Let's say this first candle high is at this level and this low at this level. This is a 31st of Cipla stock. You guys can check it in your system. So when the green candle occurs, the next 7 candles is inside. The minimum is the 7 candles should be inside the first candle. When the broke, and after that what happened? We got a breakout signal. This is a candle where we got a breakout here. So I'll show you. Yeah. So this is a candle where we got a breakout here, and this candle we go for the trade. So this is the candle we got the breakout. I'm sorry, this is the candle we got a breakout, and when here we go for the long, and here we keep just candle low as your stop loss, and you can look here how beautifully it went up. So the concept is so simple. When the candle makes one green candle at 9:15 to 9:20, either green or red candle, when the high breakout, we go for the trade. When before high breaking out, what we will do, we look for the inside candle setup, that is at least 7 candles, 10 candles, 20 candles, but the minimum is 7 candles is the concept where we have to wait for the stock should trade. So the first candle high, this is a low, inside 7 candles, breakout, we go for the trade, just candle low is your stop loss. So like this, we go for the inside 7 concept. You guys can see here also. So this is one more stock in the downtrend. You guys can see here. This is a stock, a Cipla Limited in the 1st of the January, where we got a 30th of January, where we got a entry is when the candle is trading inside the first candle. This is the first candle of the 9:15 setup. When this candle closes at this level and the low was at this level, and the remaining all the candles were trading inside of it, inside of this zone. And when the breakout happened, you guys can see this is a breakdown happened in that particular stock. We go just above the candle, is our stop loss, and how beautifully it went out, right? So this is what one of the quite famous of the inside 7 concept. So I'll go to few stocks and I'll share you in the live or in the markets where we got the setups. So here I'll take any few stocks here. So you guys, I'll explain you. Let's say I'll take the Bajaj Auto here. This is the Bajaj Auto stock, and yesterday the candle was. This is the yesterday's candle. As you guys can see, this is the yesterday's candle of the Bajaj Auto. Okay. A target and stop loss, I'll explain you along with the concept. Let's say, for example, if you go with the high of the candle, here is your high of the candle at 9:50. and the low of the candle is somewhere around standing at this level, right? This zone is your low of the candle. Now, what I will do is I got a breakout. No? I got a breakout of this candle. When the high broken and when before going to breakout happens, what is the concept? The stock should be inside of that first candle. It should trade at least 7 to 10 candles inside of that candle of the first candle. So then only we consider this as a breakout, potential breakout of that particular stock. When the breakout happens, there is a two probability. The whole day that stock will sustain the same trend, or it will give 1:2 at least minimum target, and it will try to come for the corrections. So if you want to exit with a good safe zone, you can exit with a 1:2 profit. That is a minimum profit guaranteed every time you will get it. And if you want to make more money by trusting this concept, you can hold it for the till EOD. So this is how you can use the concept of inside 7 zone. So this inside 7 zone will helps you how the 7 candle should be a minimum of the inside of the candle, and then you get a breakout, go for the long trade or the vice versa or the short trade. So this concept, someone might be, let's say, for example, Mr. Chalapati, I'm a trader. I don't know which stock has been trading inside the zone. How would I able to understand? Let's say 1,000. I'm sorry, I'm 180 plus stocks in derivative segment. Maybe 3 to 5 stocks which is trading inside of this zone. So if you help me to identify those stocks, the hot stocks, I can use that stocks as my old trading setup for a day. So that customized skinner we will assign to your account. The stocks which is trading inside this candle, let's say 7 candles or 10 candles which is trading inside, the minimum criteria is it should be 7 candles. Those stocks we call it as the hot stocks that particular day. So that stocks we create a custom screener and we assign to your accounts where you can able to get a custom alerts out of it. And then I'll moving to, as of now we have discussed 3 strategies. One is proprietary setup, and another one is this one. TCMC setup, and the last one is we have discussed the third one is we discussed inside 7 concept. Now I'll go into another concept which is quite famous and where we can understand that concept is so beautiful and so powerful. That is OHLC concept or volatility setup at 9:20:11. If you guys don't know, please write it down. Volatility setup at 9:20. So I'll explain you the concept how it works. So I'll take any one stock and I'll explain you volatility setup at 9:20. Let's say if I go Bharti Airtel, Bharti Airtel stock, and this is a Bharti Airtel stock, and so I'll go with the first candle. This is the first candle. I'll go with the first candle, this one, or let's say here. So the concept is so simple. When the stock opens with the open is equal to low, nothing but the open is open price and the low price, both are equal, the same. If it opens and it will go and closes one candle like this, one green candle. So this is the open is equal to low. When this criteria meets, you will get good spike immediately in the market. Let's say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you'll get a good spike. For example, I'll take you a detailed concept of this one. Let's say I'll go with the Bharti Airtel stock, and here this candle you can see here. I'll write the entry and exit zones for this stock. So this is the low of the stock of Bharti Airtel. When the candle opened, open is equal to low at 9:20, and the high of the candle when the closing price happened at this zone, right here it closing happened. So where should I keep my stop loss and what is my target? This is the closing, we took an entry and our stop loss is 50% of the candle. So you may like say, how can you judge the 50% of the candle? How can you say this is a 50%? We have data back testing, and there is a psychological zone of 50% of the candle when the immediate pullback came in the market. Let's say if the candle occurred open is equal to low and it going to closes a big green candle, and if 50% according to elite waves, we always use the 50% as a stop loss, right? The correction zone of the elite waves, right? In a similar manner, you can choose it as a 50% of the candle as your stop loss. This works so beautiful. This 50% most of the times it won't touch, and when it at this zone you'll go for the long, and immediately good spike if you get now, you will exit from the market with a good spike. There is no 100% shoot target for this, but with a good spike within 9:45 you'll come out from the market. That is how we use this the volatility setup at 9:20. I knew that many of us knew 9:20 is the where the market is unsettled. Market is completely volatile zone. How we can able to go with a trade. So simple that volatility zone we are making it as a trading opportunity. That's it. So and our stop loss is just 50% of the candle. And when the target goes, we can able to hit the target. At least good pullback of 1:2 or 1:3 targets. So now the question here is the concept is so easy and looks pretty simple and cool, but how do we get a custom screeners for these setups, right? If you go here in the charts and if tool section, and if you click on create customizable screener, you click on create customizable screener here, and you can run the screener. Let's say what is your view, and I'll go with the stocks which is trading in a Nifty futures and options, or the stocks which is trading in a derivative segment, and I'll select the condition called open is equal to high or open is equal to low, what we discussed just now. Let's say I'll take as a open is equal to same as current high. So this is a downtrend symbol which I have been chosen. Open is equal to same as current high, and if you execute the screener, out of 180 plus stocks in derivative segment, you will get a stocks which is trading with the open is equal to same as current high, what we just discussed in the Bharti Airtel. So open is equal to as a current low or open is equal to has same as a current high. These two signals will help you at 9:20 setup. You can execute and will get the stocks for your hot stocks to make a trades. So this is how we can use the complete setup of the customizable screener for the OHLC in the volatility setup at 9:20. Now, so hope you guys has been understood this one. We'll have a Q&A session at the last 10 minutes. Those who guys have questions, you can ask the detailed question at the end. So now I'll go into the further concept, which is one more beautiful and which is much more interesting concept. If you go to chart toolsex here and you click on multi-time frame analysis, you can, if you click on more, you will see multi-time frame. So what is multi-time frame? Before going to take any screener here, first I'll going to explain what is multi-time frame and how we understand the multi-time frame analysis. Let's say, for example, to make you understand, guys, I will take it as a any one stock here, and I'll add the Bollinger Band. Just one example I'm taking you. Bollinger Band, I'm taking it as a stock. You guys can see in the what I have chosen, let's say 15 minutes, I'm taking it as a 15 minutes here. So it's 15 minutes time frame, it's near to the top band, and the previous candle which is above the top band, right, which is upper band. And let's say this candle, you guys can see this is at what time 1 o'clock at yesterday, which was crossing above middle band. The middle band line, you can see this is a middle band line, and which is the candle is crossing above middle band. So we got a confirmation at 15 minutes. We got a middle band crossover. There is a probability that it will going to hit the top band. This is our target. We have to take an entry and we should be hit the target. But if we see only 15 minutes, we might it's a bit difficult to take a trade. So that time what we will do is I will go and check in a day time frame also. What is it selling in a day time frame? Let's say day time frame, it's below the middle band, right? Which is not good sign. And in the weekly time frame, if you check it, it's above the crossover is happening above the middle, which is good side, right? So like this, it's if you look at the multi time frame, so it will tells you, let's say any stock you are getting, it is crossing middle band in a weekly time frame, or it's already above weekly band, and in a day time frame also it's already above middle band, and in a 15 minutes candlestick, just the crossover is happening. Just the crossover is happening. It means you got a confirmation on weekly candle, you got a confirmation on day candle, and the 15 minutes candle, your breakout is happening. There is a 70 to 80% of the probability this stock will going to hit your upper Bollinger Band target, or it will break the upper Bollinger Band. So this will target will going to hit. That is what we call it as a multi-time frame analysis. Those who are confused with this, don't worry, we will give a detailed product training on these tools which I am explaining. So now we'll go to how do we screen the Bollinger Band or some multi-time frame things. I'll take it as a, let's say, Bollinger Band trading pattern here. I will choose price crossing above middle band. So I'll choose it as a price crossing above middle band, and I'll selecting as a 15 minutes candlestick time frame, and I'll click on get data. So this is multi-time frame analysis is done now. Look at this, we got a two stocks. This is a weekly time frame, daily time frame, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes. These are the 5 multi-time frames we see here. Now, let's say Dr. Reddy, the stock which is crossing Bollinger Band. Don't confuse. This is the red color is the upper band. The middle one is the middle. This is the middle band, which is there at the center, and the below is the lower band. And here you can see one bull symbol here. This bull symbol means the crossover is happening. The crossover is happening. That's it. Okay. Now we see Dr. Reddy in a weekly candle. It's below middle band. In a daily time, it's below upper band. In the 60 minutes also, it's below upper band. 30 minutes and minutes all are below the upper band, but it's above the middle band. This is what the suggestion is telling. The poly, which is not good because weekly candle we are below the middle band, which is not made the good condition go for the trade. Now what I will do, I'll go with the poly cap. Poly cap, you can see in the daily time, weekly time frame, we are already above middle band. In the daily time frame, we are already above middle band. And 50 minutes is just crossover is happening. In the 50 minutes time frame, we are just crossover is happening. This is a very good stock for my setup. This is a very good multi-time frame confirmation for the trade. So what I will do, I will go here and I'll select the poly cap. I'll select the poly cap. First, I'll take the weekly confirmation here. So I'll go with the weekly. So here you can see it's beautifully, the poly cap is beautifully above the middle band, right? It's above the middle band. This is very good, good setup. Now what I will do, I'll go with a daily candle. So daily candle also, as we can see, which is above the middle band, it's going to the bullish trend, which is a very good sign. So what I will do is I'll go with the 15 minutes now. See, just now middle band 15 minutes is crossover is happening. Here the crossover is happening. So I'm blindly I'll keep this candle low or a slight low as my stop loss, the recent swing low, and I'll go with the upper band or breakout of the upper band is my target. So if very good spike came, as I told you in the beginning session, we can use 9-day EMD as a trailing stop loss. So this is how we call it as a multi-time frame confirmation analysis. This works so pure and it having so much of weightage too when you look at trades. That is the people may think about these things are very common. We already know this is pretty complex subject. I'll tell you. If you look at the day candle, all the stocks always works supply and demand zones, right? When the demand is supply is more, the stock will fall like anything. When the demand is more, the stock will rise like anything, right? When you are at the demand zone, when you take a multiple confirmation weekly, daily, and if you go with if you lock your trade in an intraday setup, if you stuck in demand zone, definitely I can assure you, you will make a good profits with the with a good success winning ratio. That is why we call it as a multi-time frame is one of the powerful analysis. Okay, so this is about the multi-time frame setup. So like this, you can use the RSI multi-time frame or Ichimoku multi-time frame. Ichimoku is such a very great trading pattern setup. We will take you when it comes to product training. We'll give you a detailed product training of the Ichimoku trading setup, how we use in markets and everything. And the super trading, MECD, ADX, Bollinger Band, moving average, RSI, these are the multi-time frame, which is quite good and famous leading indicators in the market. These indicators we use it for the multi-time frame confirmation for our trading setups. So now, so hope you guys have understood the multi-time frame. Then now I'll move to the one of the another concept, which is quite famous and it's so beautiful. If you go to toolsets again, if you click on divergences, right? Intraday divergence, you can see here. If you click on that, so what is divergence trading? First, we understand the basics first. Okay? So I'll explain you the basics of divergence. How do we understand the divergence trading? And I will go with the screener part. Let's say I'll take a Nifty 50 here. Say Nifty 50 I'm choosing here. And I just want to see a trade in the Nifty 50. and I'll take it as the RSI as my divergence or indicator. So RSI, have choosing the indicator here, and I'll go to the settings and I'll turn off this upper limit, lower limit, and the flat zone. Now I got only the RSI indicator, right? So this RSI indicator, I just want to see that 1 hour time frame or 15 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame can do the RS divergence setup at any time. But my suggestion is if you go higher time frames, you'll get a good divergence setups. That's what I believe. So 1 hour or 30 minutes, I'll go here. So when the price, when let's say when the price is making higher highs and higher low, and just to even take example, let's say I'll identify here. You can see the market is falling, right? The market is falling like this. As you guys can see here, the market is falling like this, and it making lower high, lower low, lower high. Again, it went up here, and again it make one lower low, and again it making lower high. So it means what market is making lower low, lower highs. It means completely making no downtrend. But RSI beautifully it's making higher high. So it's completely dead opposite. Market is going down, RSI showing uptrend, right? So this is what we call it as a RSI divergence trading setup. This is also called as a classical positive, right? So this is a classical positive divergence stock. So now you guys understood what is divergence when the price making like this, lower low, lower high, lower low. And RSI in the opposite side, RSI what it's doing is RSI is doing higher high, right? RSI is making like this, higher high, higher low, higher high. So like this. So these divergence, what we call it as a RSI classical positive or vice versa, classical negative also we'll call this. This is what we call it as a RSI divergence trading setup. So now I'll explain you. I'll go with the screener here and I'll take the 1 hour time frame and I'll choose last 25. This number of ticks is nothing but last 25 candles I am choosing, and I'll click on get data. So now you guys can see this is the divergence setup which I have done. I chosen all the F1 stocks 1 hour time frame RSI classical positive, which I have been choosing the condition, and I kept last 25 candles as the to take the analysis. Now we got a setup here. See, these are the stocks: BPCL, Hindalco, ICICI Prudential, MGL stock. We got the setup. Now I'll go with the BPCL stock and I'll explain you what exactly is happening in the BPCL. How we get a confirmation of RSI divergence. Let's see, here you can see BPCL have chosen, and if you click on the get data, you click, yeah. Now here you can see the price is making lower lows. So you guys can see here, the price is making lower low, lower high, lower low, again high, again it's making lower low, again lower high. It means from the where the RSI is started falling, RSI is sorry, prices started falling, and RSI is it's making higher highs. I'm sorry, it's making higher highs. You guys can see here, when RSI was here, the price was trading at this zone. When price gone much more downtrend and RSI is trading above the previous low, right? So this is what we call it as a divergence is happening, which is powerful stock which gets a good momentum is building towards the buy zone. So one can take a trade by taking this as my confirmation. Recent swing low is my stop loss, and I'll expect at least recent swing high is my target. So this powerful analysis where we can able to use, and we can go for that trade with at least 1:2, 1:3, 1:5 good momentum of the risk to reward ratio. So in the such a way, you can see Hindalco also one more stock where the same condition is happening here. I'm choosing it as Hindalco RSI divergence setup. So Hindalco, as you guys can see, it's making lower lows, right? It's the price is making lower lows like this, and RSI is making higher. You guys can see it's making higher highs. So this is what we call it as a RSI divergence trading setup. Let's say someone has been good at taking this opportunity. What we will do is we'll go for the confirmation as our trading entry, and we keep the recent swing low and we keep the recent swing high as our target. At least 1:3, 1:2.8 target. So like this, we can use the RSI trading setup for our trading, success trading systems. Now, so this is all about the divergence trading, and our software will tells you automatically. The software beautifully draw the divergence. If you identify manually, it's the toughest job we can't do in a manual things. Maybe we can do, but it takes a lot of time to do the divergence lines. But software automatically do the divergence setups, and it will use the put and potential stocks for the trading setup. So this is all about the divergence trading setup. Now we have discussed till now 5 trading setups which is works too good in the market. And someone wants to learn more, let's say for example, someone wants to see what exactly the options, they want to deal with the option tools, option analysis, option strategies. They want to do those things also. If you go to option X dashboard and if you click on monthly or weekly option dashboard, let's say if you're good at Nifty 50 or Bank Nifty, you want to understand the 360-degree analysis of Nifty or Nifty 50 or Bank Nifty, you just take this one, and here you can see what is the put call ratio of that particular index, where exactly the PCR is standing. So that complete PCR analysis will get it, and will get the detailed product training. Our technical experts will teach you where which PCR level is a good and where should I take an entry, what is my stop loss. The complete detailed training will be given for you guys. And those who want to know what exactly the option pain, where the institutional guys were standing in the market, I just want to see them. You guys can see 17,900 is a pain line. When the pain is 17,900, 90% of the times at the time of prior expiry, 1 or 2 days or 1 week expiry, the spot line will go and merge with the pain line, because if the market should expire at the same zone, then only institutional guys will be able to make a money, right? They are investing as the option market. You can see the FII investments on every single day in the options market. 3,000 crore, 5,000 crore, 10,000 crore, right? That money doesn't mean that it's going in the allocating the stocks. No, stock equity investments is different, right? So if you go with the option pain line, and you can see the options, they are effort. Institutional guys, they need a highly liquid stock or highly liquid instrument where they can able to manipulate or not manipulate, where they can able to gain most of the money by putting their investments. So that is how it goes. Pain line stands at 17,900, and the blue line is the spot of the Nifty 50. It respects towards the pain line at the time of expiry. So if you see this line now, when the time of expiry are 1, 2, 3 days prior to the expiry, if you see this line, you can 80 to 90% you can judge the market. This is the expiry zone, will be a zone where we are expecting. Those who write a call option, those who writing the options, are those who hedging their positions. This will be a great analysis that they can able to identify the expiry the of the particular index. You can in such a way you can identify individual stocks also. So if you click on IV analysis, this is one of the implied volatility analysis. It will tells you either stock will going to be a volatile or stock will going to be trendy, right? So if you guys can see, if you zoom here, this this will helps you. The orange line is a volatility line, and the yellow line and the green line is the annual volatility of the Nifty 50 and Nifty futures. When this orange line is above these lines, it is highly volatile. The market will going to be highly volatile. Be cautious. So now we are thinking that we got a confirmation at 25th Jan. We got a confirmation from the market. Market will going to be volatile. Be cautious. And after that, maybe uncertainly the Adani news came and the market started volatile. There is something is happening in the market. But before that only, market gave a cautious on 25th January, where we got a volatility line crosses above this line. So we should be cautious in the market. Market will completely volatile, be cautious. That is what we got a confirmation at the. So this will helps you. The stock or index will go into a trendy or volatile. And now, in the last, you can see the important resistance and support. If you click on this chart icon here, this will helps you where exactly the maximum open interest has been built in. So 18,000 level, 59 lakh 6,500 contacts has been bid in the call side. The orange bar is a call strike price at the 18,000. And the put side 17,600, 17,700, 17,500. These three are the key strikes. The highest OI is built in the 17,600. When it comes to downside of the market, this is the key support 69,095. 63 lakh 95,950 contracts has been built. This act as a support as per in this way. And we can see this 18,000 is acting as a resistance as of now. So, and the next one, if you see, this is the change of open interest when the intraday setup, where you can see a change of open interest. The open interest is drastically increasing at 17,700, which is, 43 lakh 33,700 contracts has been built at this strike price. 17,700. So this is the intraday key supports, and the data will be live, and every 3 to 5 minutes data get updated for you guys in the open interest charts. So where you can able to track the live, support and resistance by using open interest. So this is about 360-degree analysis of the option and options of the any indices of the stocks. And further, if you want to develop a strategies also, you can go to option chain analysis here. You can click on that. You can see Nifty option strategies. What is my view? Let's say my view is bullish. Next 2 days, I'm expecting the market is bullish. These are the stocks you can able to execute in the market. Let's say if our view is bearish, these are the strategies where execute in the market. Let's say I'll take any one thing. Let's say bullish, I'll execute a bull call spread here. And what I will do is, let's say it tells you which strike to buy, which strike to sell. 17,850, one lot, buy. Last rate price is 250 rupees. It's a monthly contract which has been chosen. 18,150, the last rate is 104. What is the sell? One lot you should sell. So this is the position delta, gamma, vega, theta. And what is the maximum risk? 145 rupees. Even though if against to my view, market, I'm expecting bullish, it went 1,000 points fall. I lost if the market gone fall 1,000 points. You will lose maximum 145 points. That's it. And what is the maximum reward? If market goes my view correct, I'll gain this 154 points as no reward. And what is the lower break even, upper break even? Everything you can see. This is a payoff chart. This is a line. You can see this is a payoff chart at expiry. Okay. So these are the strategies where you can, if you don't know strategy, also the software itself tell you. Just come with a view. I'll give the strategy, right? So that like that it will works. And this option create option strategy where you can track your strategy by creating the paperwork. This is completely a paper trading kind of thing where you can able to create your own strategy in the live market and you can track it for many days for stop loss and targets. So this is about the option trading, understanding of the option dashboard, 360-degree analysis of the options dashboard. Now, let's say some of us are beginners, right? Some of us are beginners, some of us are learning, still in the learning stage, but still we need to trade in the market. So which things will help them. So if you go to ready-made session and if you click on pre-created skinners here, as you guys can see, let's say one guy is an intraday guy. If you scroll down and I want to take an intraday, if you just click on intraday picks and click on stocks bullish at 920 or stocks bullish at 930, stocks bearish at 930. If you execute screen at 930, you will get a set of stocks where you can identify a potential stocks for the trading. It won't give you any stop loss at target. You have to take this stocks is a potential stocks. You can use it a psychological stop loss by taking your kind of small technical tools, or you can use our TCMC indicator. We will give a training on those things, how you can use the TCMC indicator for potential stocks to take a trade. So these kind of screeners, those who beginners, those who want to take identify potential stocks for intraday or swing trading, these things will help them. Let's say if you talk about breakout trades, these are the screeners which helps them to BTST, STBT, buy today, sell tomorrow, sell today, buy tomorrow. These things will help them to take a positional trade. And these are the retracement pick. There is a stock which has been gone for the retracement. That stock you can identify for the retracement buy or retracement sell. And swing movers, as you guys know, swing buy or swing sell, the stock which you can able to identify. These are all the screeners. Let's say this completely set up. You can see here. This is completely intraday picks. You can use this any screener for intraday trade. I'll tell you how we view. Let's say 920. Market is unsettled in the sense market is completely volatile. It identifies the good volatile stock for the market that particular time where we can able to get a immediate boom, right? So that stocks you can get this at 920 setup. Stocks at bullish 930. This will helps you At 15 minutes candlestick time frame, it runs in a 15 minutes candlestick time frame. You can identify potential stocks for the trading. And if you go with the bullish at 10:15 and 10:15, it works in a real-time day candle. When you run this, market is completely settled at that time. You will get to identify a potential stocks for the trading. So this is how the ready-made scanners will help them to take a trading decisions. Now we have many tools. Let's say we have from here all the dashboards. We have multiple tools, the bunch of trading knowledge, the technical tools we have. But no, many of you, as we are facing difficulties to understand how do we use these tools in an effective manner in our day trading life, right? So that's for that. That's why we are giving a 1 month dedicated one-on-one product training on this. We will train you on the each and every important indicators here or the technical tools here, trading setups. Every setup we will give you 1 month dedicated product training on these tools and will helps you how do we understand in a market efficient better way to take up efficient trades. So this complete setup or the complete tools will be given the training for you guys. And now I'll come to the costing part now. If you see, so this is, let's say, those who want to learn beginning, those who are beginners, those who want to learn the technical analysis, those who want to learn they want to explore themselves in options trading, intraday trading. They want to be disciplined and they want to develop the trading systems. Our workshops will help them to understand whatever you have a need. And those who, let's say, for example, those who good at technical tools are those who have a improve some more, okay, or they started their career just now, there are some tools they knew and they want to explore themselves much more in the markets, they want to learn. Our ready-made dashboards will help them to identify trades out of it. And those who, let's say, for example, if some of you guys are good at technical analysis, but what happens now, you guys wants the screening setup where the software I can do a manual, instead of doing a manual thing, the software itself can able to identify your setup, custom screening setup, and it will give a buy sell SMS or email alerts, right, whenever the condition met. So that for them the screeners will help. And the strategy labs, those who are have a strategy, they want to back test it before going to a live trade, right? For them we have a complete back testing tools also. So like this, let's say so the cost, let's say you will get the cost of the software is 1 year premium plus software you can able to access with a ready-made dashboard, screeners, charting tools, proprietary setups, option analysis tools, backtesting tools, and 1 year dedicated relationship manager along with the 1 month complete product training of the software. Including is all these things will be just, this is a normal cost of 20,900. You'll get it just 8,990 with GST. 8,990 plus 18% GST, which is 50% discount on the software. As you guys can see here, this is a payment page, https://academy.in/registration. You just need to enter your name, email ID, phone number, and you have to select payment for software. Payment for software, and you can click on 10,600, which is 50% discount, where you will get the complete product training, 1 year premium plus software with a 1 year relationship manager. So with just 10,500 rupees, and if you click on submit, it will take you convenient payment. And we have already pasted a link in the chat box. Those who want to go for the payment, you can go for it, and you can do the payment. Those who do the payment will activate the account immediately of the software, and we'll teach you the complete trading setups now. And those who have a questions, now I'll take a Q&A session for 10 to 15 minutes Q&A session. Please put your queries in the chat box. I'll explain one by one. So those who want to go for the payment, it's so simple. You just put your click on the link which I have shared in the chat box. Enter your name, email ID, phone number. Click on the payment for software and enter the amount 10,500. Once the payment is done, we will activate the account immediately and will help the training. Mr. Pankaj is asking charting is of TradingView. Pankaj, you are right with the interactive technical charts which you have been integrated with the TradingView, but the whatever the proprietary indicators which you see in our software, you won't see in the TradingView because we just taken few tools from we integrated and whatever we required from the TradingView you have chosen and we developed as a TradingView setup, the proprietary setup in a charting software. After 1 year, what are the charges? Pankaj, you asking me that what are the charges after 1 year, right? You will get the 1 year subscription of the software, which is going on 50% discount. This is valid for only today and till the night it will be valid. And after that, the charges will be may increase. But after 1 year, those who go for renewal, we will give a same price or will try to give us some additional discount also in that particular. And someone, is there option screener on this software? Mr. Ankit is asking, is there option screener? Mr. Ankit, we are working on option screeners also. But as of now, the option screeners, let's say you can, as of now, you can do the derivative segment of the equity stocks where you can able to take a options trading, but directly option screening of the strike prices, which is not there, we will working on it. And Mr. Suhas is asking how to get an inside candle screener. Mr. Suhas, we will assign you an inside candle screener of your account when you go with them. I'll show you. Let's say, for example, if you go my cockpit, let's say I'll take the screen here. So as you can see here, my cockpit, if you click on my stock scanners, we will assign you a custom scanner inside setup, one custom scanner assigned by Traders Cockpit. You can see here, like this, you will get a custom scanner from our end. After the subscription, annual subscription, we will assign the custom scanner for you. Okay. And Mr. Raj Naik is happy. Hope we can pay during the day. Yes, Mr. Rajan Naik, please, no, you can give a message to our numbers, or you can share your email ID and phone number. We will give a call back, and if you have any queries, we will explain you regarding the step-by-step coded process of the payment also. And replying and Miss Pund. So Galaxy Store is asking, I am your yearly subscribed member. I paid 15K and may get training by the proposal or recording video in Hindi or Gujarati. The Galaxy JS4, sir, if you have a paid guy and you will 100% you will get the complete training on the software. There is no doubt in that. You'll get a detailed training on the software, and we will teach you the best strategies which is existing in the market. Mr. Suhas is asking, I have already subscribed. Do I need to send any request to my manager? Yes, Mr. Suhas, please share your email ID, the relationship manager which you have been assigned you. They will assign the inside setup screener for your account. Mehboob Chaudhary is asking, Mehboob Chaudhary, is the full TradingView charts features available? Mehboob, we'd like to tell you that whatever we required from the TradingView, we have been integrated. Whatever you see the ocean tools in the TradingView, or we can't we can't take those in we have limitations from the TradingView and our end. So you won't access all the tools. Right? That is nowhere you can able to access except TradingView, right? So that's not there. But we have developed the proprietary system where you can take up very good trading decisions by using those. And Mr. Naren is asking, these assigned skinners are available for existing TC members who took subscription few months ago. Yes, Mr. Naren, if your subscription is not near to expiry and you are still longer, your journey is longer with the traders cockpit and you need the same trading subscription, a custom skinners definitely will help you on it. We are not saying the only going for the guys we are giving it. If you are a subscribed member, definitely you will get the complete custom skinner setup of whatever I have shown you. I have joined at 1st February. Kindly arrange the training as soon as possible. Definitely, Mr. Raju, we will get the detailed product training on one-on-one according to your convenient time. We'll train you on each and every single tool which is available in the traders cockpit. Mr. Sandeep Goswami, I want to know about availability of order flow analysis and market profile and now in the future. Yes, Mr. Sudeep, we will explain you that also. I think Adil has been contacted. He is our relationship manager. Please contact him for if you put any doubt, I can directly help you with the technical tools of the thing. Mr. Ankit, to be able to unreveal power of this software, we would like to take a free trial for 7 days. Mr. Ankit, whatever I shown you, there is no free trial option is available. I have shown you in the live complete 1 or 10 minutes of demo session, and you will get the detailed product training on the software, and you will get the 1 year relationship manager. And again, we can't get the trial membership. I'm sorry for that. So then Pankaj Agarwal is asking, can you talk about backtest results of one of the priority intraday setup you can have? Mr. Pankaj, I just want to clarify a few things with you. As of now, we are running a UOD backtesting data and we have a intraday backtesting data also. If you have a specific requirement of backtesting intraday tool with a setup, definitely will help you on this. We will please contact the number which you have shared in the chat box. We will definitely help you on this. And Mr. Sampath Mike is asking, oops, I missed the session and have just joined. May I request you to provide the video recording. Sampath, please don't worry. We have discussed so many good inputs here. We will give you the detailed recorded session of the software. And this complete setup, which I have been explained with the strategies, tools, relationship manager, everything, it just 10,600 rupees cost. I have already shared the payment link in the chat box. Click on that payment link, and if once the payment is done, we will activate the immediately your account and we'll schedule the product training session. And training session will be one-on-one. Please don't confuse. Bunch of people will be there. I can't question them. I can't learn them properly. Please don't hesitate those things. So we will give a one-on-one detailed product training for everybody, and it will be according to your convenient time. Some of you are working professionals, some of you are business professionals, and some of you are full-time traders or part-time traders, right? So you have a different times according to your convenient time, right? So we can't say that this is the time you should attend, otherwise you can't do that. No, it won't happen like that. You'll get a detailed product training one-on-one in the live market or offline market according to your available time. Is there any intraday bar reply feature in the latest market? Mr. Or who is asking, is there intraday bar? So bar reply is not there. You can do the intraday candles as well, your backtesting manuals it. So Galaxies, thank you to all. I hope I will reply from this. Definitely, Mr. Galaxies, please we will give a complete call back. Please mention your contact number or email ID so that we can able to call you very easy. So Pankaj sir, I would like to congratulate you. We have received your payment and we are activating your account. Thank you for the payment. So we have pasted the link in the description. Those who want to go for the payment, please click on that and we'll help you to go with the. We'll help you with the payment. So can we get the recordings of this webinar? No. Mr. Giriraj is asking. Giriraj sir, you will get the recording. There is no doubt about it that we have recorded the whole session. We discussed a lot of very good inputs, great strategies today. The whole session will be, you'll get the recording also. Any BTST, STBT strategy? Parthik is asking. Parthik sir, I told you we have a BTST strategies, STBT strategies, We have a prop strategies, we have a custom strategies. Everything we have, I have already discussed with you in this product training. And again, I'll go into, let's say, for example, if I go to Chartex and click on advanced proprietary indicators, and if I apply the TCFL cloud indicator here, TCFL cloud indicator here. And this is a cloud-based indicator. Whenever the price comes above the cloud, we go for the trade, right? So I have been explained your so my stop loss is 100 rupees and the target will be 200 rupees. This is a complete BT buy today, sell tomorrow strategy. And STBT, we have some skinner also. Let's say ready-made, click on pre-created skinners here. Here you can see the stocks are now BTST at 315. STBT at 315. These skinners will help you to identify potential stocks of BTS in STBT. We have complete multiple setups where you can able to identify stocks for the trading setups for positional or intraday. Hope you understood. Mr. Giriraj sir, we will schedule the webinars of the earlier and the current webinar recording also. Please mention your email ID in the chat box. We will contact you and we will give you a complete. We will send you an email or to the complete webinar link. Yeah, we got your email ID. Definitely share that. Please do. And Mr. Rinku is asking, sorry, asking again, but what are the charges for this? Mr. The 10,500 rupees is a charge of the annual subscription, which I have shown you. The 10,600 it shows, but if you be given 100 rupees discount also after 50%, because to make a 10,500 looks, round figure, it looks beautiful. So that's why we additionally we removed 500 rupees also. You can go with the 10,500 rupees as well. Payment subscription charge 10,500. We have shared the detailed steps in the chat box, the link and the how to pay, everything we have detailedly shared, and I'll share you once again. You guys can see. So this is so here you can see. So you enter your name or click on the link which we have given in the chat box, enter your name, email ID, phone number, payment for software, enter the amount 10,500 rupees. And please send the recorded webinar, and definitely Mr. Shyam Sundaram will share you the recorded session of this. And Mr. Dharmesh Munik is asking, please send the recording. Definitely, Mr. Dharmesh, we will send you the recording. And what's the put for beginners intraday or position? I want to start with a capital of 5 lakh. Mr. Pankaj, what you are expecting from the market? You want a quick success or you want to be a slow and stabilized successful person? So if you look in that way, please go with the equity investments, practice for few months, and later learn the options and derivative segment and startly build your wealth. This is what I suggest. And you can please, for that our TCFL cloud and readiness setup will help you in a best manner. Great. You please go with the equity investments for at least few months where you will build your confidence, right? As a trader or investor, I should build confidence on me, right? I can't trust or I can't depend on someone to build a wealth. So that's why what you can do is you can start with the equity journey. We will give you a very good trading setups for equity journey, and you can build your wealth out of it, and you can learn the in the meanwhile we'll teach you the complete trading systems also, and also you just start exploring the learning trading tools also. Then once you build your confidence, you knew that you can capable to do a trading also where you can build up. Replying Harish. So have pasted those who want to go for the subscription, please click on the link and enter the details which have been there and go for the payment. We'll wind it up in next 5 minutes. Those who have further queries, please ask me. We'll wind it in 5 minutes. Yes, Mr. Pankaj sir, you will get the right after the webinar. Immediately, you'll get the login credentials and you'll get the recorded session and we'll schedule the training cards. So hope you guys has been, understood the concept which have been discussed, and some of you have been noted down, and some of you have been wants to explore more, and you want to learn more. You want to be a good trader in the markets where you can able to make a consistent income out of the market. So we will have all the solutions for you guys where you can able to consult with and you can understand the things. So I have we have shared our contact number also in the chat box. And those who guys have any queries, you can give us a contact number. You can call us to our contact numbers which you have been shared in the chat box. And if you go to traderscockpit.com and if you click on contact us in the right corner, you can able to directly contact from our website itself. And those who already shared with the email IDs, you need the specifically the recording session, definitely help you, and we'll share you immediately the recording session of the session. And the offer is be valid for only today night. And remember that and watch the recording session once again if you have any doubts, and you can contact us immediately. Can help you with the payment process. So thank you everyone. Thank you for attending the webinar. Have a good day.